All right. This is Cruising Chris from EndlessHorizonVacations.com. We are here to discuss why it is so important to use a travel agent these days. We'll discuss it up next. Thank you very much for stopping by EndlessHorizonVacations.com. Cruising Chris's channel here. Before we get into it, just real quick, if you could do us a huge service and click the subscribe button or hit the like button down below, turn on the bell for notifications. It does this channel a huge benefit. If you could do that, please consider that if you would, and you'll be notified of any future videos that come out from our channel. Now, to get into it, I get a ton of clients, customers, future customers that comes to us and they ask, well, Cruising Chris, why shouldn't I just go to Expedia, go to Travelocity, go to the cruise lines directly? What's the benefits of using a travel agent? Why should I come to you and book our next trip? That's what we're going to talk about. First and foremost, what is so important to a lot of people, cost, of course. Yes, they think going online, doing it themselves can save them a ton of money. But the reality is, say with cruises and most trips, it should not cost you any more money to use a travel agent than to book it yourselves. Why? Is because travel agents get a commission from the cruise lines, from the resorts that they book with. They get pretty much the exact same pricing than somebody that if they would call directly or get online directly with the cruise lines or with the resort. We get the same type of pricing, but we get a commission back from them. So that's how we get paid. So why would you spend all that time and have all that stress to book a trip yourselves? Why not put it in the travel agent's hands? So we take all that stress away from you, take all that time away from you. Time, for an example, your hot water heater goes out in your house. Most people can go to a YouTube site, find out how to change out a hot water heater in your house. But that takes a ton of time, probably the entire weekend. One, to research how to do it, then to go get all the parts and materials, and then climbing in underneath your house, on the side of the house, wherever it may be, changing that out. That's a lot of time and effort to do that. Same thing with using a travel agent. We do all the legwork for you. You shouldn't have to pay any more for a travel agent to take care of your trip, and we will save you a ton of time and stress doing that. Next, most agencies, especially ours, we get perks from the cruise lines, from the resorts to book your trip. For example, for most cruise lines, for our clients, we can get you onboard credit for booking a trip for you. So when we book a trip for you, a cruise line, a lot of times will give us, say, $50, sometimes if they're generous, $100 per room for our customer to spend on board. If you were to book that yourself straight through the cruise lines, you don't get that. You don't get those special perks. They give those perks mainly to agencies. So that is an incentive for agencies to go out there and get clients and to book on their ships and the resorts. So we can get you perks that you normally wouldn't get yourself with these cruise lines. Next, emergencies. Those dramatic times that go wrong on your vacation. Unfortunately, they happen. It's rare that they happen, but they do happen. So we are here to help you. And how we help you is we have account managers with each direct cruise line, with the resorts that can help us out in those times of need. If you were to book that trip yourself, then it is up to you to call whoever. Most of the time it's the 800 number that you booked, and a lot of times you get rerouted to a different country, and you talk to somebody that the communication level just isn't quite there. takes you all day to get things resolved. Whereas if you give a quick call to us, if you book through us, you can give us a quick call, shoot us a quick text, a quick email. We get right on the phone with our account manager, with our business manager, with that cruise line. They help us out immediately. And that is top-notch service that you just can't get by yourself, booking it yourself. That plays huge into making sure your trip goes smooth, is that we're here to do the legwork when things do go wrong. Sometimes they do, hopefully they won't, but we're here in case they do. Next, our knowledge and experience. We know these ships, we know these resorts. The cruise lines, we are educated in the cruise lines. I don't know if you see behind me, but these are certifications from Princess, from Royal Caribbean, from Norwegian. We take these courses to know how the cruise lines, each individual cruise line works, what features are on the boats. We go to these boats, we do ship tours. We know what they offer for the passenger. So when you are our client, we find out from you what kind of experience you want to have. If you're taking your kids, if you're going as a couple for a special engagement, if you're going with a group, say a corporate trip or a social club, what you are looking for to get out of your vacation, we have the knowledge and experience to guide you to each ship, because what a lot of people don't realize is each ship is very unique. Some have roller coasters on it, some have ice skating rinks, some have parachuting fly zones, some have surfing simulators, some are set up just as a relaxing resort, some are luxurious cruises that just pamper you the whole cruise. We find out from you exactly what type of cruise to take. Real quick example, had an elderly couple. They wanted the cheapest cruise out there. They wanted one right by where they lived in Florida. They definitely wanted to go on a Carnival cruise. I tried to sway them to a nicer, relaxed type of cruise. They wanted Carnival. Even though they were in their 70s and just wanted to relax, they wanted to go on Carnival. Well, when they got back, she explained to me that she should have listened to me, because on her cruise, all they did was run into kids the entire cruise that wanted to be in the hot tub when they wanted to be in there, wanted to cut in line at the buffets. They were running up and down the hallways during the cruise. That wasn't the experience that they wanted to take, and that really turned them off of cruising. So if she would have just let me kind of counsel her just a little bit more and direct her towards a different type of cruising experience, that vacation would have been much more pleasant for the two of them. And lastly, but I know there's probably 50 other very good reasons why to use a travel agent rather than to book these trips by yourselves, but important to note that as travel agents and travel agencies, we do get pushed out information from these cruise lines and resorts about new information that has just come out, and especially times that we're going through right now. We're in 2021, we're going through the COVID crisis, and all cruising, all travel is starting to ramp back up. There is a lot of protocols out there that are changing daily. So when you book a trip with us, we're in constant contact with you. We're going to be contacting you saying, hey, this is the update from this cruise line. They just changed it on your trip. Be ready for this. Be ready for that. So the information that we get, will direct it straight towards you right when it comes out. You don't have to worry about, if you were to book it yourselves, you don't have to worry about every day trying to check on what's new happening at that resort or with that cruise line for your upcoming trip. So we take that level of stress out. So we hope this video was helpful for you. If it was in the least bit, please hit that subscribe button down below. Hit the like button, turn on the bell for notifications. If you do that consideration for us. It really helps our channel out, and you'll get notified of any other videos that we do put out for you. All of our contact information is below. You can contact us through text, email, call, through Facebook Messenger, through YouTube, all kinds of avenues, whatever you're comfortable with. We'd love to speak with you and see if we can help you for your next trip. So again, this is Cruisin' Chris from EndlessHorizonVacations.com. We are here for all of your travel needs, and we hope to talk to you soon. Thanks for stopping by.